been a part of them for 13 years now. I was lucky enough to be taken in by those guys. Have taught me a lot. I'm going to kind of relay what they've taught me. It's just something that I've done for the last 13 years that I've had a lot of success with. Brad's training program, specifically a 16-week 5x5 program. So that's that. Anyways, Dennis has about 12-week training period or so ideally. The program that we use is about 16 weeks. Okay, so it's pretty grueling, 5, 6, 5 based. Every other week, you can't train to get stronger every week for 16 weeks. There are 4 mini cycles in this 16-week program. 4 weeks peak, drop back down. 4 weeks a little higher, and so on. That's to give you the opportunity to recover from that. You're going into 5 sets of 5. You absolutely need that because it's an extremely taxing program. And it's something I highly recommend if you haven't tried it yet.
I should also mention that Brad's got a book with a DVD with Excel templates that you can get off of their website that has what he's describing.
Right, and I can, I'll get you guys contact information through Rob, and we can, if you don't want to buy that stuff, we'll just give you the spreadsheets, but if you don't have them already. In between 5 sets of 5, it's typically done on a Friday, we split on Fridays. Every other week is 8 sets of 2 at 60%. Okay, it's based on percentages. That 8 sets of 2 is essential, is critical. Needs to be done. It's like an active recovery type phase. Instead of just taking a week off, you work on your speed. Speed at 60%, 8 sets of 2. Done in about 10 minutes or so, all 8 sets. Really, it's actually a really tough workout. Lightweight, but you can make it a very good workout in 10 to 12 minutes or so. So that's pretty much the core of the squat program. There's not a whole lot of other things that are done. Not many accessories to the squat. With that 5 sets of 5 and 8 sets of 2. The only accessory variation would be like a high bar placement on the 8 sets of 2 week or lighter week. Kind of more Olympic style squat, more deflection. Emphasis on the quads, where the 5x5s would be your power placement, your power squat. And then Brad also wrote the 16-week program for the deadlift. You guys do rack deadlifts, rack pulls at all?
Yeah,
you follow some of it.
I've never done his program, but at different times in my training, yes, I've done rack pulls. I know Dusty's done rack pulls quite a bit. Jason, the other guys we haven't trained with as much, but yeah, we know rack pulls.
The program is every other week rack. We pull out of the rack, 4 different heights. Every week between there, 6 sets of 1. Pull off the floor. So you don't pull off the floor. Pull out the floor 8 weeks on a 16 week cycle. You don't have to pull from the floor every single week. Sometimes less is more, like Dennis was saying. You don't necessarily have to get that full deadlift. The idea is to work different parts of the deadlift at different levels and different heights to make sure you have the strength to get it moving. I didn't have yesterday. I got it about this far off the floor. And my 694, I think it was because I didn't train out of the rack as low as I normally do. I was kind of pulling on the rack higher for this training cycle. So right after that went down, I was pretty disappointed in myself for not training that part. I kind of skipped a little bit and I paid for it. But and that's the other thing. I mean, this program it's a long, grueling cycle. 16 weeks is a long time. I mean, it's hard to always set it up, for 16 weeks before a meet, but if it's something that you can do, I highly recommend that you guys at least give it a shot for maybe a year. Maybe do 2 cycles of it.
The March meet, the March state championship. Ideal timing.
That's
Ideal
right.
timing.
You'll have about, well, yeah, right around maybe 17 weeks or so after the
November.
10th week. So, you know, some of the
March
kids
meeting with Nationals.
What's that?
That was the March meeting with Nationals.
Raw Nationals is going to be in July. So,
Yeah.
and the other thing is we don't know that the March meet's going to be in March. The state championship is anywhere from mid-March to as late as early April, and it's just what's worked for Ron and his.
Also, you probably have time if you want to give it a shot. But
I will say I train with Matt Gary out of Maryland, and mine's a 12-week training cycle. But regardless, to follow something like this, that you've got a roadmap, I have found to be invaluable, absolutely invaluable.
exactly.
Having a programming plan made a huge difference for me.
Absolutely.
Just going in, oh, I'm going to do this.
Well,
Yeah.
Having it written out before you determine.
You need to have a
Obviously,
plan.
you have to have some adjustments in there. You know, if you're feeling real good that day, go ahead and add another extra 5, 10 pounds. If you're feeling crappy, you can take 10, 5, 20, 30 pounds off, whatever you need.
Well, I mean, that's something you can do, especially the first couple times when maybe you're guessing on the raw max that you put in there. And you know, the rest of the program is calculated. But there's not much room. I've trained a lot of people who say the first 2 weeks are extremely light, the 5x5s, and they won't add like 50 pounds. And it actually ends up hurting them a lot because it's every percentage is meant to be that way for a reason. Because it's extremely tough programming, you're saying you're going to hurt yourself all basically. There's an off-season program too. It's a 12-week, it's a Russian style front squat program. Front squat 3 times a week. It's an accessory to the left that is used heavily by the ankle team. So on a typical.
To point something out, Matt Gary would have absolutely smiled like crazy. You were warming up at a deadlift meet squatting. That was awesome. That was awesome. You was warming up at a deadlift meet by front squatting.
And, you know, it was just real light, but it's basically to get, just get the blood moving in the right area, what I'm used to. I typically front squat before every single deadlift, deadlift day and a Monday. So what we do is front squats, do some light cleans, and get into the pulls, whatever is rack or Romanian deadlifts, you guys train those up here? Yeah.
The SSPT.
Yep, that's good.
We do Romanian deadlifts. I can't really speak for other people's training.
It's something you may want to consider adding if you don't know already.
And please demonstrate them for us before the day is over. Absolutely.
And it just, you know, core work, the abs, you can't have like your midsection.
I've got stories.
No, you know, it can't be neglected. That's your connection between the lower half and the upper half. That's what keeps you stable. So you don't get does anybody have questions about the programming? Like I said, I'll send you guys templates if you want. We'll give them to Rob so you can send them. Use them if you want to. Otherwise, just some demonstration stuff.
Let's do it.